Okay, well, everyone, there comes a time when someone has to do something. Actually, a lot of people have been doing something, so take that away. But everyone has a choice to make, and at some point you have to choose good or evil. And today we make that choice. Today we stand for what is good, and we try to take out what is evil. I really should have rehearsed something here. All right. So, there may be a day when the courage of man fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship, but it is not this day. This day, we fight for what is good and healthy. I don't know where the healthy came from. I'm looking at my stream. It doesn't look very healthy. Maybe I should reduce the quality here a little bit. All right. So this should be a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Only problem is I haven't done much sculpting in my past, and I haven't done any face sculpts. So it could be hilarious. The results could definitely not be what you would expect. We're going to just, we're just going to do some playing around. I'm using the a new Wacom tablet here. Maybe you can see it. And I'm just going to do some experimenting with it. The Wacom Pro. This will be featured in a new video soon, but I thought this might be a good way to do some experimenting, see what kind of results we might get. And, whoo boy, this will be fun. Okay, so if everyone's here-ish, more or less, let me see, maybe I can reduce the quality just a little bit more. I think we're running right around the limit here. I'll go down to 600. Okay. All right, so let's get into this. So the idea would be nice if this turned out as like sort of a realistic face sculpture. I thought it would be cool actually to be 3D printing this if I do somehow end up with a good looking result here. But yeah, I thought this could be a cool print. So I'm going to try and keep it all in one mesh here. And I have my reference image of Felix up here, Pewds. But I might have to close this off. I do have other reference images. If I just pull it over there. I do have other reference images. If you guys take a look over here on my second monitor, we have a handful of pictures pulled up of the Pewds himself for reference. But that's besides the point. We are sculpting. So, I'm using Blender 2.8 and the latest version, well, latest to about a week ago. And yeah, we're going to see what kind of sculpting we can do. I'm going to enable dynamic topology for this because it's the easiest, let's be honest. And then I can use my tablet here to kind of zoom in and out. And it looks like I'm going to have to apply the mirror modifier ahead of time. So, whoops, Control Z that. Just so I can sculpt then. Yeah. So in sculpt mode, I have dynamic topology enabled. If we do a little test here, it is mirroring it over there. Okay. So I'm just going to use this one image as like my base reference here. And then I have images here for like a profile and stuff if I need to kind of reference some of that. Let's see here. Okay. Looks like my stream is lagging a good little bit. That's due to my crappy internet. Apologies. Alright, guys. It is time, though. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of drop frames. Let's go even lower on our quality. Quick. Drop it down to a 400. Hopefully we can reduce some of those drop frames for you guys. Sorry about the quality if it's not the greatest. Running at like 6 megabytes download speed here, so not the greatest. All right, but it is time, guys. The Blender community needs to stand up and do something for Pewds. We can't just sit back and watch our man fall. No, that's not what we do. We stand up. Oh man. Also, apologies if there's any Indian followers here, because I don't hate on T-Series. But Pewds deserves to be #1. Okay. So, in sculpt mode here, we have our tools, and I'm just going to kind of start. I figured I'd kind of do this in layers. Kind of going over quality passes. Obviously, I have a super low quality version right here, and I'm just going to start off by getting like the base face shape, we could say. Basically getting like the chin going and the overall shape of the face. Then I'm going to kind of come back and do, quality passes over and over and over again. Hopefully getting something pretty good. If it's not like getting the photorealistic amount of detail that I want, I might just kind of cheat and make it cartoony. But I'm hoping that I can get some nicer looking results here. I should probably go ahead and change this to smooth shading. I will just start sculpting a profile here. Kind of working out the chin area to start. And then working on the whole body. I'm kind of using a combination. There's a lot of buttons on the tablet here. But I'm going to kind of use a combination of the keyboard shortcuts and the Wacom tablet. Just because I'm used to all the keyboard shortcuts right now that it would be difficult to change my results. Okay, so I need to crank the strength up here in the beginning too, just because we need to make some major changes. Let's get a little bigger brush here. Let's just start modeling like we're modeling with clay, and we'll see what we get. I'm no Yan Sculpts. That guy can sculpt way better than me, so don't expect that kind of quality, and you won't be too disappointed. And there we have it. Nope, I'm not leaving it at that. Don't worry, guys. That would be hilarious, though. And don't expect anything too much better. All right. So I did leave a post on the page a while back asking you guys if I should do a sculpt, even though I'm gonna suck at it. And everyone said, go for it. Do it. Doesn't matter if it sucks. If it sucks, it'll be funny. So, you guys said it would be funny. Alright. I'm going to kind of do like a bust where I do like a little bit of the shoulders and stuff. Obviously, a little bit of the neck here as well. That's the hope. That's the dream. We got to do it for our boy TC. No, our boy Pewds. Don't even say the word T-Series. It's like saying the word Voldemort. All right. Let's just, holy smokes. Okay, we gotta do some work here. Yeah, I'm seeing some of the comments, guys, and you're not filling me with too much confidence. This is going to be horrible. Well, guys, I'll try and prove you wrong. But like I said, right now I'm just doing the base shape of our head. And like I said, also, I'm using the tablet for the first time. So might not be what I'm used to here. We're just going to get the shape kind of worked out here. Trust me, it's not supposed to look like him yet. And nobody share this link with him, as he would probably hate me. Yeah. Nobody tell Pewds what's going on with this. Nope. Don't need that sort of embarrassment right now. We need some music. Alright, I'm just going to do some smoothing for now too, because starting with this square mesh, I'm getting some really interesting looking results. Just kind of getting the proportions proportioned a bit, if you know what I'm talking about. I think I can give myself a little bit more space here as well. Okay. just smooth out some of this geometry to start. Alright, we have a base model. Doesn't currently look anything like Felix, of course, but hey, it's a start. We're working on the jawline. That's what I like. He's got a little bit of a square jaw, I would say. Cut that back a little bit. Give him a little bit more of a square jaw there. Yep, and then his mouth will be just getting the proportions. Eyes be kind of in there a bit. That's not good proportions. Drop it down a little bit. Then more forehead, and then we'll do some hair up here. I'm thinking it's going to be sculpted hair because, like I said, it's kind of a sculpture, and oh man, I cannot get too distracted reading the comments right now. That it would be going down a rabbit hole. Holy smokes, that did not look good. I don't like that. But yeah, I'm going to kind of sculpt the hair. I'm not doing it like simulated hair or anything because I want this to be something that could be 3D printed. I think that would be sweet. So right now I'm just going to kind of give him chunky hair around, and then I'll come back and give him some actual looking hair. Right now it's just chunky hair, and then it needs to be some forehead in here. And there we have it. That's it, guys. Now you see why I haven't done a character course video on CG Geek yet. If you're wondering why, wonder no more. There is nothing to see here. All right, let's get into a little bit of detail here. One thing I've noticed you can do with this tablet is if I hit this button, or this button, yeah, you can do a precision mode. And this gives you like more detail in what you're working on. Kind of cool. I'm kind of liking this tablet so far. Obviously going to take a bit more playing around with it to know for sure how much I like it. But yeah, it's pretty cool so far. And then you can turn that button off. All right, let's get serious now. No more playing around. If I hit the grab button, we can kind of pull this. Oh my gosh, that goes like a witch nose really fast. Gotta be careful with that, for sure. And then kind of a brow. This is an intense Felix. All right, I'm gonna have to start some detail in here. Maybe I should just go ahead and crank my dynamic topology settings up a bit. Where do we have that? Is it up here? How come we can't see it? Yo, dynamic topology settings. Where'd you go on me? Right there. Okay. Check that. Detail size. Is lower higher? Oh yeah, lower is definitely higher. All right, we'll set this to about a 7. All right. Yeah, we can work on some more details now, a little bit more detail. Then work on the jawline a little bit. We do not want a square jaw. I mean, we don't want a triangular. We want more of a square jaw. And maybe he has a little bit more of a double chin going on here. That's probably why he grows his beard out. Just to kind of... Let's admit it, we all have this. Come on. Whoa, that's not the right one. Smooth that out a bit. Yeah. Alright, right now he has like a chiseled jaw. Jeez. He has more cheeks. We definitely need more cheeks. Let's work on that a little bit. This should be a lot of fun, guys. I don't know how much fun it's going to be for you. We'll see. That's to be decided. I'm having fun, even though it's something I... Whoa, wrong tool there. Even though it's something I have not done enough of, for sure. That's why I'm doing this. You know? Gotta start. You gotta start somewhere. You got to start at some point in time. Alright, let's let's leave it at that Nah, let's cut this back just a little bit in there. Yeah. Okay, and then he's got a little bit more cheekbone going on. Yeah. Use some of these reference images. Definitely has got a little bit more cheek going there. Okay, not too bad. We have 157 watchers. Cool, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's going to be a good old time. All right, we'll work on that ear shape a little bit there as well. Sculpting is really fun, though. I mean, if you haven't tried it, do it. You can see that me being the complete noob when it comes to sculpting that I am, can still get some semi-decent results doing it your first time. I mean, like, okay, I'm not going to say that these results are at all decent yet. I wouldn't go that far, but you can see that, like, yeah, it's like playing with clay, and it's fun. It is cool. Oh, that ear is really a little bit, definitely needs to be smoothed for one. Yeah, and let's just draw a little bit more detail in his lower ear there. Oh yeah, and thanks everyone for anyone who shared the stream. I appreciate it. I'm a little preoccupied to do any promoting for this stream. It's kind of a last second decision, I guess. Something I had a thought of doing for a while ago, and you know what? Came time. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Alright. Holy smokes. Man, you touch something a little bit and whew, you ruin it. Let's just kind of grab that, pull that up. Sorry if I'm not in the comments section very much right now. I'm not that good at multitasking. Alright, his face is looking too long right now. We need to, well, grab tool messes the geometry up just a little bit too quickly for my liking. What am I trying to do here? This tool. Yeah. I think it's time I turn the strength down a little bit. So I don't... We need more chin now. We need more chin. And actually, we might have way too big of a nose now. I haven't really looked at the whole body yet. Yeah. We need a little bit more chin. A little bit less. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This keeps looking like something from my nightmares. I'm sorry, Felix. I've let you down. Alright. No. I think it's because he has no mouth so far that, we need to work on that a little bit. And definitely cut that chin back. Jeez. Let's do a very slight mouth for now, so we can kind of work on our proportions here. His mouth kind of coming across there like so. And that lower lip, too low. Somewhere in here is where the mouth is going to be. I'm going to cut the lips opening. Oh gosh, this looks like claymation right now when they like shape the lips just out of clay. Gives it that really sort of goofy look, to be honest. But we'll see what we get. Pull that lip down a little bit at the bottom here. The grab tool is pretty awesome, but man, it's sensitive. It takes a lot. Kind of cut that back. Oh, wow. What am I? Make it a little bigger. Maybe I should turn dynamic topology to constant. Relative, we want it to be constant. And we need to set the detail way up on it. Just so it doesn't change when I keep zooming in and out. It's getting a little bit frustrating at this point. Maybe I'll switch it back to dynamic later. But holy cow. Wrong direction. For now, I think it's cool to leave. Oh my gosh, can't do that. Maybe I can't change it at this point. That wouldn't be too good. Let me see. Yeah, just a little bit higher than 35. We'll go 50 for now. That should be some nice detail. Okay, that's working. All right. Just work on that lower lip bit. Fatten it up. Bring the whole thing up a bit. Cut that back. Lips are tricky. Kind of looks like Casey Neistat. I mean, let me see. I don't know if it looks like anything right now. Turn on the strength way down on the grab tool. Yeah, that's a good tip. I think the grab tool could be a much more useful tool doing just light changes. We'll smooth his nose out. And he doesn't have that sort of pinch nose that I've got right now. Gotta maybe grab that down just a little bit. Turn the strength down. Yeah, okay. Then tuck it up just a little bit in the sides. Now let's kind of work on that mouth shape a little bit. This definitely has to kind of go into his mouth here a little bit. And we smooth that out a bit. Oh my gosh. I just want that creepy expression to be gone. We need more lip. Let's kind of smooth that out. This is definitely where I'm going to be using the crease tool later on a bit as well. And this just needs to kind of go into the face a little bit. Yeah. Make that something. Of course, it looks weird without any teeth too, but for that matter, maybe yeah. Felix always smiles with his teeth. We're gonna have to model some teeth, I think, or sculpt, but that would be kind of tricky. Okay, we're just going to let's get that cut back a little bit in there. Pull that forward a little bit in there. Everything in here needs to come out a little bit, and we'll smooth it out a bit. Okay. Let me zoom in here even more and kind of cut back inside the mouth a little bit. Then drop that lip down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Grab tool. Let's just kind of shape this. Oop, that's not the grab tool. That's the grab tool. You could get some really interesting results really fast. I'm just saying. Okay. That, a little bit like that, a little bit like that, a little bit like that. And a little bit of carving down here. Okay. Carve that down a little bit, pull that back up a little bit. Need to work on those lips. Everyone thought I should. Nobody thought maybe I shouldn't. You know, the thing is, if I was doing this as a tutorial, well, first of all, I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't want to reveal the horrendous results that show up in the work in progress stages. Scare some poor kids. And secondly, I'd probably practice a lot more ahead of time, to be honest. All right, let's kind of close the corners of his mouth here now. Man, the grab tool, still need to turn that strength down a lot. Yeah. Smooth that. Grab it. Grab it. Pull that down. Pull that down. Pull that down. Yeah. Something like that. Except it's still scary. Gotta get that lip a little bit more pronounced. Ooh, someone came from the Lawai subreddit. Someone shared us on the subreddit. Thank you, whoever did that. Although, you know, depending on how this turns out, this could ruin any reputation I had. So, we'll, I make no guarantees. Gonna cut that back a little bit. Oh my gosh. You can't touch it, or it looks really bad really quick. Gotta pull that lip up. And then the whole lips thing's sticking out a little bit too much, let's be honest. That needs to be smoothed back for sure. And then the bottom lip, that definitely needs to be pulled back. Whoa, I could easily turn this into a Thanos sculpt here too. Gotta be careful not to do that. Just gonna close his mouth up a little bit, really. That's all I want to do. The topology, yeah, this isn't gonna be. Not to be rude, but you're not good at mouse. No, don't worry, you're not being rude. I'll be the first to tell you that. I'll be the first to tell you that. And then this nose, let's be honest, isn't good yet either. Pull that out just a little bit. Noses are easy though. Let's be real. Noses, that just like comes out of nowhere, and like because noses are goofy looking, they're easy to get looking good. Kind of add a little bit of a nostril there. Yeah, something like that. I have watched some of Yan sculpts, and what he does is he often uses separate parts of the mesh for like an ear and stuff. And that does seem like a good idea, but like I mentioned earlier, if by some miracle this this does end up looking somewhat like Pewds, then I might want to 3D print it, and in that case, it should all be one mesh anyways. So kind of thinking that I'll try and keep it as a solid mesh right now. Alright, he has some prominent cheekbones that I don't have going right now. I just need to work on the basics right now to get the overall face shape in place. Let me see. You. And that's going to be, let me zoom out just a little bit here. That's going to be adding some cheekbones. Adding some cheekbones and cutting this back a little bit. Sort of right in there. Yeah. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. And then a little bit more chin. Right in there. And then a little bit more goiter underneath. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm a little afraid to keep touching his mouth just because it easily goes south quickly, you could say. But yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to. Also, well, I've made these cheeks bones way too prominent. Definitely takes a bit of getting used to using a tablet too. Although I do feel like you'll find quickly that using a tablet like this will give you more control once you know what you're doing a little bit over your final result for sure. Okay, this kind of needs to come out here a bit. Bring that whole side of the face out a little bit. Cut that back a bit. Yep. Yan is pretty good at this. Definitely his forte. I'll just touch that for a little bit and then come back to it later. Get some smoothing going on. His lips are still way too petite. What's the word for it? Not chubby enough, I guess. Let's give a little bit of thickness to those lips. No, not so much thickness to the lips. Okay, with that. And this kind of has to be cut out in there a little bit. This has to be smoothed. And then this needs to kind of come back. Whole lip here needs to kind of come back. Like so. You know, I sit here and I talk like I act like I know what I'm doing, but everyone knows. I'm not fooling anyone. I got no idea what I'm doing. That's just kind of... Oh, man. Gotta pull that down. I shouldn't have touched it. It might be a mistake trying to do it with his mouth open. We kind of need to add. Whoa, holy smokes. You make that one adjustment there and suddenly it looks like Thanos. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, you gotta be careful. You can easily give him the Thanos jaw. Don't want to do that. No. Cut that back a little bit there. Avoid the Thanos jaw as much as possible. I don't think anybody wants to look like Thanos. Okay. Let's do a little bit of work in the eyes, just because I haven't messed that up yet. Start off with a little bit of smoothing. His nose is definitely a little fatter than this. No offense, Pewds. Your nose is not this pointy. A little bit more rounded. Something like that. And then a little bit more there. Hold that back. Oh, way too big of a mouth now. But maybe okay once we kind of smooth the corners here. Do you know what you're doing? To be honest, no. Does it look like I know what I'm doing? Probably not. But I'm having fun and I'm practicing. That's why I'm not teaching this, though. Okay. Let's work on the sides here of his face a little bit. Something like that. Now the eyes should really be a separate piece, if you ask me. But like I said, it's gonna have to be attached if it's ever gonna be standing a chance of being 3D printed. So in that case, I might just want to see if I can't sculpt some eyeballs. We'll see what happens. That we will. Maybe crank the quality up just a little bit at this point, I guess. Whew! Man, chat is salty today. Oh, it's a good thing I'm staying out of it for the most part. Guys, the fight is not over. Pewds is still in the lead. We're doing what we can. Let me zoom in a little bit here. We'll just work on one eye. Of course, I'm going to turn off the symmetry later and try and Try and give him a little bit more of a variation. Work on an eyeball here. We're just going to work on sculpting an eyeball right now. Now, of course, this has to be a lot bigger. Basically, I'm acting like I had a chunk of clay. And I'm going to try and model it. Is it for real or for fun? Well, obviously it's for real, but obviously it's for fun. So, to answer your question, yes and yes. So we're going to start with a little bit of an eyeball here. Smooth it a bit. And then, let's just make sure we get the eyeball all the way to the corner. Cut the eyeball back. Smooth it all out. I'm just going to kind of start. Pewds kind of has, yeah, large eyebrows. So something else that I'm going to have to start doing is keep that, but then kind of cutting back over here especially, got to keep that. And then add a little bit more towards bottom. A little bit of thing. And then I want to kind of cut the brow out of there, if possible. So we kind of cut back along here. And then what you can do is kind of pinch that. Or actually, we have a few different options here. We could crease it. Kind of give that crease in the eyelid there. Or you could, where's the other one? This one. Kind of flatten it. Yeah. Get that round sort of eyeball effects. You know, an eyeball is perfectly round, so sculpting this might not be the best idea. But hey, we're acting like I got a chunk of stone and I'm chiseling away at it. That's all I have to work with. Alright, then we'll add that extra bit underneath. Kind of getting the shape I'm going for just a little bit here. For your eyes, you could use the Boolean to it. You could. I could do it in two separate pieces and then try and attach it later. Which, if this doesn't work out, would probably be my next point of attack. But I figured, why not give a shot at sculpting the eyes? Even though it's most likely going to end in disaster. I'm also thinking I might have to turn my strength down even more, because I can't really make... If we come along here, cut back along there, and then run a little bit of creasing down. Shift-C for crease. Smooth it. Grab it. If we're incredibly lucky, we get something that doesn't completely offend the gods. Whoop, wrong brush. There we go. Keep that eyelid going. Keep the eyelid going back to kind of a pinched area back there. And keep that. Smooth it out. Yeah, let me see here. For this rim, his actual brows need to be what kind of stands out. pinch that back a little bit. Pinch that back a little bit in there. Smooth that out. Hey, I'm kind of starting to see what I'm going for. Maybe if I kind of crease that in there a bit. Once you get the basic shape down, you focus more on the basic shape, and then I can carve it away. So the basic shape is the eyes along here. That's what I want. And then this brow kind of coming along there like I have, and down over to here. Right around there. Not there, right around there. So once I get the basic shape there, then I can kind of carve it and sharpen it. I should probably work on that. Something like that. Okay. Smooth that out a bit. Show the whole thing. Heck no. I'll just scare you guys away. Alright. And then smooth it out a little bit. Grab that up. Alright, we're getting it. We're doing it. Yeah, I have sort of the effect I'm going for down here. Double tap X. Yeah. Let's make that go down a little bit more. A little bit more sculpting in there. I'm explaining. Smooth it out. Okay. The lengths we go through to defend what is right. What is... This definitely has to be chewed back in there a bit. Yep, cut that back a little bit. Cut that back a little bit underneath the eye. Kind of give the bag under the eye effect just a little bit. If I'm copying this picture you see here, I really need sort of the slightly tired look, I would say. If I'm going to try and copy the picture you see here, that is. But I'd say in general, his eyes kind of disappear a little bit when he smiles. So I should kind of go for that. A little bit. Carve in with the dry brush from the eye socket via the sphere. I'm reading some of the comments when I can. Carve in with the dry brush for the eye socket, then add the eye via sphere. Yeah, that's what I usually do. But for this sculpture, I was hoping to do it just out of one solid piece. Granted, I'm sure it's the hardest way to do it, which probably isn't that smart of an idea when you're as inexperienced in sculpting as I am. But we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what happens if I try and sculpt the eyeball. You know, you never know until you try. I mean, sometimes you know before you try, and like you do it anyways. This needs to kind of come up. This now needs to come down a bit in here to the little spot you get in your eye socket. Oh man, I'm afraid to zoom out and see what it looks like. Both eyes right now. Like you can get one eye and you can start to think like, oh hey, you know, I'm seeing it. But you zoom out and you see it duplicated on the other side, and I'm just gonna probably freak out. So I'm scared. Scared to see what it looks like. Carve that back a little bit, smooth it out a little bit. And then up here, definitely need to carve out that a little bit. Smooth it, pinch it. Oh boy. Alright, let's just see what we're seeing here. If I zoom out and look at it as a whole. Let's smooth that a little bit. I'm afraid. Are you prepared for this, guys? Don't unsubscribe if it's bad. It just... Well, okay. It looks... He doesn't have any forehead. What the heck? I haven't added any forehead. That's one of the problems. One of the many problems. And then he just needs more like flesh around his nose. Let's be real. The eyes in general could work being sculpted, I would say. But, yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's just give him some forehead for now. How come that... Yeah, let's give him some forehead for now. Hair's gonna be up here a bit. But this, I need forehead. We need more forehead. And smooth it out. Drop back there a bit. Curve that back a bit. Oh my gosh, he's getting an afro all suddenly. The idea with the hair was going to be, well, it's a little hard to do it while I'm doing it mirrored, so that kind of has to come last. So I've kind of been putting the hair off, to be honest. Because the hair would be done after I'm done mirroring the mesh back and forth. So we'll just kind of smooth that back. All right, let's do a little bit of grabbing. Let's kind of give him a little bit more of a rounded forehead here. Oh man, why does Pewds have such a difficult head to replicate? Man, right now he looks like an alien. Sorry, Pewds, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. We can kind of get the proportions down now, though. That's what I'm going to work on. Let's just get... Oh my gosh, okay, wait. Hold up, he looks like a bald guy with the way this hair looks like right now. Kind of seeing what PewDiePie might look like bald. And it's interesting. But I don't think he wants to... Ha 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 ha. I hope you guys are getting a good laugh out of this. You know, I'm doing it because you told me to. You said it would be funny. Honestly, you guys are the worst. Alright, let's fix this jawline. He's got more face in here. This has to come out a little bit. We don't want to go Thanos jaw, obviously. But he's got a little bit of a Thanos jaw going. Just pull that out. Yeah, okay. Hey. No, profile sucks. You kind of blur your eyes and you look at it straight on. And I mean, it's still bad, but it's less bad if you do that. So all you guys watching, blur your eyes, kind of look at it from an angle, maybe between your fingers a little bit, and maybe you'll see where I'm coming from. If not, well, stick around. It's bound to get better. It's bound to get better. All right, we're just leaving him mostly bald for now, and I'll come back and get that later. All right, let's work on proportions. I think going, oh wow, that does give me a different look on things. You go orthographic view, and suddenly it shows you where your issues are. So for one, got to pull these ears in. You know, this does look like somebody I know right now. Actually it does. It does kind of look like somebody I know right now. Just working on overall proportions. This could be anyone, to be honest, right now. Let's zoom in a little bit. Man, I keep jumping from one thing to the next because I'm realizing how many things need to be fixed, that I should just stick with one, get that looking better, and then move on. So, going into orthographic view shows a lot of the mistakes, the obvious mistakes anyways. in the shape of the face right now. So this has to come down. This has to come up. Oh, man. Yep, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Getting that shape coming. Yep. Yep. This is getting ridiculous. How to lose a subscriber with Blender and PewDiePie. You need to define his larger forehead. Yep. I need to kind of decide on the style I'm going for. Like maybe I should just go for like a stylized, you know, cartoon where like you kind of blow up his proportions a bit. Right now he looks like an old guy, but yeah. Maybe I'll just kind of give him like a bigger nose and the big forehead because we need to kind of grab his features and accentuate them. Okay, a little bit more nose. His weak nose is annoying me. XX. How did you make Blender 2.8 run without crashing? Actually, I haven't had Blender 2.8 crash much on me recently, anyways. I think it's getting a lot better. If you tried it like a few months ago and you had crashes, try it again. You might be surprised. Okay. Grab that nose. Grab that nose, yeah. Give him a nice, sort of large, chubby nose. Pewds don't mind. You know, I'm sure there's so many... Control C that. I'm sure there's a lot of professional sculptors that are laughing right now. Don't. That's just rude. Don't laugh. Can't you see? Everyone starts somewhere. Like, just because I can be good at some things in Blender doesn't, like, automatically make me good at everything in Blender. But I'm doing this for our boy Pewds. To raise... Oh my gosh, he's got like a pig nose going on right now. To raise awareness, you know? This is serious. This is for reals. This is where we make a stand. Make a change. Oh my gosh, why do I keep messing with this? I just wanted to give him a big nose. And now I've given him... Jeez, I don't know what I've given him. Alright, we're just going to kind of go overly cartoony on this. Grab the corners. Boop, 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 boop. Grab. Thank you. That's right, though. I should be saving a lot. Not that this is like a work of art that I want to not lose, but more like a crash would be annoying right now. Let's be honest. Let's just fill it in a little bit for now. And then carve it in a little bit smaller. Yep. It does take some time getting used to a graphics tablet too. Sculpting in Blender. I've always just done it with a digging in. I always just done it with a mouse in the past. And it takes some work getting used to using a pen for sure. But the eyes are too big. Yes, the eyes are too big. I'm going to make them a lot smaller. Nose isn't big enough. I want a big nose. Big nose. And the nose has to be a little bit more cherry-nosed. Cheerio. Cut that back a little bit. You know, the whole goal of this was to help PewDiePie. And I'm afraid I might be hurting PewDiePie a little bit right now. Okay, so you see this sculpt, guys. This is not what Felix looks like. Okay? This is not. All right, let's just make that clear. Oh, wow. I had the nose okay at one point in time, and now I'm just botching it. Need to pull down the center of his nose just a little bit. Yeah. Pull up the sides a little bit. Yeah, okay. Pull it down. A little lower on the head. Be honest, that's what we want. Smooth out the cheeks. He still needs a little bit of cheek actually in there. Fill that out a little bit. Smooth that out for now. Let's make those eyeballs smaller too. Okay. We have something here. I feel like it's not really going anywhere too much. But all right. We got a nose. If you want to call it that. And now let's make his eyeballs a little smaller, like somebody mentioned. Just kind of grab these and position them. Sink them back a little bit more. Position them a little bit smaller. Okay. Okay. There's some light touches. Why does this... Okay. Let's fix the overall shape of the face. I keep getting distracted by little things and not realizing that, Steve, this needs to be cut back. This needs to be extended down. More goiter. It went downhill with the mouth. Maybe I should just restart the mouth, to be honest. To be honest, maybe I should. Smooth it out. I don't know why I keep looking like an old guy. It's probably because I haven't smoothed out all these areas yet. Probably making it look like an old guy. All right. Before I get back to the mouth, though, the mouth is obviously ruining it right now, as well as a number of other things. But the mouth is obviously ruining it. So let's get the shape of the face and then get that mouth. So let's get... Oh my gosh. When you go to orthographic mode, it just makes your worst nightmares come true. Like, honestly. Holy cow. Just trying to grab those cheekbones up here a little bit. These ears, obviously. Need to go back. The way his hair is right now, it sure makes him look bald. But yeah, that mouth needs work. Kind of need to work on the face structure right now. Not that I'm an expert when it comes to face sculpting, but that would be my concern. Looks more like Elon. Oh, that could be true too. You know what? Maybe I should just change the title of this video and go for an Elon Musk sculpt. That would be funny. That would be funny. All right, let's kind of smooth this face out. Smoothing hides lots of mistakes. And now... Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing what we have to do. I'm seeing it. No more chin, but the right shape of the face. That is what's important. We can have it come out here. Yeah. Yeah. Pull it in a little bit. Have it come out here a bit more. Whoops. I hate it when you go to switch the key and it doesn't switch before you grab. Now obviously it's got the Thanos jaw going, but we're going to pull it in here, right there a little bit, and pull it out there a little bit. Yeah. Still got the Thanos jaw a little bit, but I don't get the hype about PewDiePie. It isn't funny. Guys, it's not about PewDiePie anymore. It's way bigger than PewDiePie. I mean, sculpting is hard, man. You can't concentrate because everyone is watching. There might be a little truth to that. It's not about PewDiePie, guys. It's about YouTube in general. Who wants a big company to pass up what basically makes YouTube what it is. An individual in his bedroom making videos. That's what YouTube is. And what is T-Series doing but making that a big business? Can't have that. It's the spirit of YouTube that's getting destroyed with T-Series. His chin could be a little bit taller here too. Go to the side here. Definitely could come up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not great at manipulating around in my viewport yet with the tablet. That's where it gets a little tricksy. Okay. Okay. Let's pull out his face a little bit more over here. What's going on back here? Yeah, get that cheekbone going. Right along there a bit. Just a little bit so. Alright, let's work on that mouth a little bit. Yeah, let's just work on that mouth a little bit now. Mouth is making me sad. It's culture war. That's true. It is. See, the thing is, though, I think it's always going to look... Obviously, this isn't close to being good yet, but I think it's always going to look weird until I start sculpting some teeth there, too, which... Ooh, teeth are going to be hard to sculpt, man. Maybe I'm going to have to just put, like, a base mesh of teeth in there for now to kind of sculpt around, and then maybe I can try and sculpt it in, you know, if you get... Yeah, I could do that. It's a possibility. Everybody, come take my hand. Alright, we have some puffy lips. Possibly something to hold reference for now. What do we have? Zoom out here. Oh, wow. Okay, I added something bad there. Didn't want to do that. Sometimes you can't really notice what results you're getting. You know, maybe it'd be smart to, although it gives me less space to work, to kind of have multiple windows open though, so I can see like what changes are doing to his profile. If you know what I mean, I think that might be a little quicker, although I don't know if I could fit it all in the stream page here. That would be the trickiness. Just let me know that you're not alone. Holla if you feel like you've been down the same road. little bit more detail on here. Yep. You know, I'm not afraid to make a stand. Oops, need to do, yeah, try a little bit more detail there. I'm doing homework when I'm watching this. It's not about P-Tires or T-shirts. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, I apologize if I'm not keeping up on the chat too much. Trying to multitask here and keep this too scary at the same time. Smooth that out a little bit. But I do see you guys' your recommendations here and there. And so I do listen if I see them. Let's work on that ear a little bit. Through the storm, whatever weather, cold or warm, just let me know that you're not alone. Math, you start with the default cube. Okay. What's the quality looking like, guys? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain seriously. Yeah, I am afraid my internet's going to be giving you guys kind of a low quality stream. Let me know and I'll see if I can't tweak some of these settings. I almost forgot I was watching someone sculpt Pewdiepie. Yep. Honestly, we're going to see the result is that if one person out of 100 at the end of this video could identify this as PewDiePie, I'm going to call that a success. Now that might be asking too much. All right, let's see if we can buff that up a little bit there. Give him a little bit more earlobe. Pull it down there a little bit. But then increase that back a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Man, it can look good in one view, and then you switch the view, and it's scary. No, it scares me. Something like that for now. You know what? If we 3D print this at like a really small scale, like really small, so none of these details come through anyways, we might be okay. You know what? We might be okay. He does kind of have a big earlobe, I'm noticing. Kind of hang that ear down a little bit. Something like that. I don't know. Let me see. Let's work on that big forehead. How about that big forehead? Let's work on that big forehead. We're gonna have to move his eyes down a little bit, I think. Yeah. Gotta work on proportions a little bit. So, we need a little bit more forehead. I mean, we have a lot of forehead. That's maybe not the problem. This is the problem here. This has to be much bigger. And rounded off as well. 2.8 is laggy. I should be in the middle of the head if they aren't. I should be. Okay. Eyes are kind of in the middle of the head, but I think they could be a little lower yet. You know, it might have been easier if I started with a reference image in the background to kind of copy like the profile. I don't know if that would really work though. Oh wow, you don't want to add there. Cut that back. Okay. Let's pull these eyes down a little bit. Let's pull the eyes. Whoa, what's going on? G. Yeah. Pull the eyes down just a little bit. Pull them apart a little bit. Give them a little bit more temple. And he's got way too much of a square jaw going on here. Something like that might be better. And then, his chin is hanging down a little low, I think. Pull it up a little bit. Then just kind of get that shape going. Pull that in, out, pull it in. I'll tug it in, turn in here. Wheel gator. 150 viewers isn't enough. You're right. Felix is looking a little Asian now. You're also right. Much wisdom to be learned in the chat right now. Looks kind of Korean. Guys, please. Yes, it's scary, I know. Why does his nose have his big bump here? Oh. It's a little bit alien. Maybe, I think that cheek isn't looking like that. Yep. I see you're doing your part. See, that's what it's about, guys. That's what it's about. Not this creepy looking alien thing that I made. No, 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 no. I did my part. I did my part, guys. I can sleep at night knowing that I did my part. Whether it was creating a super creepy sculpture of PewDiePie or not, that's besides the point, people. The point is, I did my part. Now, oh, jeez. I did my part. Just keep reminding myself I did my part. It's not over yet. The fight is still fighting. The fight is still being fought, I should say. All right. Let's cut that back a little bit there. Pull it out there. Yeah, let's work on that cheekbone. Okay, so Felix kind of has... He's got, when he smiles, he's got... Okay, we're just going to do some group. We're going to work on this a little bit here. That's what we're going to do. Give him some cheek in here, and then down here, cut that back a little bit. Not so much there, but back there. Cut this back a little bit. Yeah, that's the spot. All right. Now, add a little more there, though. Just kind of working. Okay, I'm feeling it. Making a little bit of progress now. Obviously, it doesn't look anything like Felix. Okay, wait. Those ears are massive. All right. Part of the problem is things look a lot different in orthographic versus non-orthographic. And the other problem is you got a lot of weird shapes going on here. I gotta clean this geometry up a bit. That's what I'm gonna do. T-series is banned. Okay, let's see. Clean that up a little bit. Jeez, we've been going for an hour already. Hoping that this might look a little bit more like PewDiePie by this point. But hey, I'm just gonna. I mean, you guys told me to do this. You guys said it would be a good idea. I blame you if this ruins my any potential career I had as a 3D artist. I blame you people. You said, hey, you should do it. You know, like, maybe this could make it onto Meme Review as being, like, one of those really, really bad attempts that just, you know, That's an idea. That is an idea. Something that will scare Felix a little bit. That would be actually pretty funny. Sure, it would look a little bad on my my career, but hey, I'm not cut to be a sculptor. If you couldn't tell. Smooth the cheeks out so we can kind of restart on that. Basically, just erase with the smooth brush and come at it again. Yeah, something like that. He's got his cheek there, and that kind of has to come down like that a little bit. In there. I've done worse, but I don't think a stick figure counts. What happened to the head? Looks like his head was collapsed. Why PewDiePie? Oh my gosh, I could read comments all day on this. The comment section is gold right now, people. Keep them coming. What are we seeing here? Mouth needs to be bigger. Let's just do that. Like someone pointed out a little earlier, everything kind of fell apart when you started adding the mouth. And we need to go back to what caused that problem and fix it. Let's go a little smaller. Gotta carve that up there, maybe. Something along the lines of that. Maybe. Talking like Alec Rickman now. I'm just gonna pull that up a little bit, make him look a little happier. Make him look a little happier. Possibly that is what I want to do. Abort, abort, abort. I was just looking up meme reviews and I see this. Yup. Yup, yup. Do we definitely see a failed project? Yup. Okay. People, I am not giving up yet. No. Can't you see this is just the start of gold? Ho, ho, ho. Oh my gosh, this is scaring me a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, let's work on some profile, huh? Let's just work on some profile. Let's just work on some profile. Work on the profile, then you go back to the front. And everything, you'll have a whole new perspective on it. Let's see here. Whoops. Wrong tool. Okay. Working on some profile. Can you make the eyes crossed? That I bet. I bet I could do that pretty easily. Okay, so oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right. He's got like no face. Someone maybe pointed that out. It's like crushed right now. I must have crushed it at some point. I'm bringing it back, people. I'm bringing the face back. Why does he look super old, too? Okay. There was an effort. That's true. I did my part, people. Effort. E for effort. All right. Let's just kind of work on this face sculpture a little bit here. I feel like Blender's viewport's getting a little bit laggy on me, actually. Maybe I have the resolution too high currently. That'd be a shame. Grab this, pull it down a little bit. Getting a little dark there. It's a little bit more lighted. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's kind of grab this, pull it back. Back. We're working on profile. Can't get distracted. Working on a profile. So his chin needs to come back way back here a little bit more. A little bit bigger. Forehead needs to come out. Oh my gosh, that looks like Megamind to come out too much. But the hair is going to be up there. Maybe we should just do the cartoon hair. Although I'm afraid to turn off mirror. Alright, and let's make that nose a little bit more pronounced. Pull that cheekbone back a little bit. Honestly, kind of looks like him if he was melting away. That could be true. Maybe we need to just take this project and go a different direction with it. Maybe this was too ambitious. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. But likely it was. Maybe I should just go straight for that cartoon look now. Oh my gosh. This should be good for laughs though anyways, right? Like you guys, come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. You didn't come here for a good result. No. Nobody came here for that. Nobody came here expecting me to be able to sculpt. Come on. You came here for some laughs. Maybe you're getting some laughs. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know if you're having a good time. Alright, this mouth needs to be closed up here. Oh, that's epic. Oh my gosh. See, I'm having fun. Oh my gosh, Thanos jaw. Okay. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Guys, this wasn't meant to be an epic result. It was meant to be funny. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't even want to... Gosh. Why does this thing scare me so much right now? Do you ever think you could do a tutorial on smoke and fog? I would much prefer to do a tutorial on smoke and fog than sculpting. That's for sure. Why does it like... It looks like a frog mouth right now, people. It looks like a frog mouth. Let's just... How do lips look? I don't know. I've never drawn lips before. I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to stop T-Series. That's all. Thought it would be fun. Turn it into an alien. That would be easy. I mean, done. It's done it. I did that. Now I'm trying to turn it into PewDiePie. Alright, let's just pinch this corner. That's a good idea. We'll pinch it off. Pinch it. The pinch brush? Yeah. Grab it. I need to really worry about the proportions on the outside. I keep getting hung up on like little details because the mouth looks scary. I came here. No! Don't come here to learn. This is... See, you come to a tutorial to learn. You come to this for a few laughs. Okay? This is what you come here for. Please don't tell me you came here to try and learn something from my poor sculpting skills. It gives me hope. Given how high quality... Oh, it should give you hope. Everyone starts somewhere, people. Not many people... Like, not, not everyone's cut out for every task when it comes to 3D sculpting. And this is one of those tasks I'm not cut out for. We've been off modeling his room. Yep, that's true. That much is true. But hey, this is fun. This is fun. Even though I'm scaring myself and everyone that tunes in, I'm having fun. And once I get the basic... T-Series might win this. That's true. Maybe I should sculpt T-Series, and that way it's like, haha, take that, T-Series. That's what you get. Instead of making fun of our boy Pewds, we should be sculpting T-Series. What are we at, 111 watchers? Yeah, it's not worse. Alright, work on some major changes. I know I keep saying that, let's do it. Major changes. For one, lip is tiny. Tired of looking at that tiny lip. Let's fix the tiny lip. This should not be like that. No fish lips here. No fish lips. Fix the tiny lip. Just need to start from scratch on this mouth. Yeah, start from scratch. Reset time. Come on, guys. Go, go, go. Why do I keep getting the Thanos jaw going on here? I can't avoid the Thanos jaw. Man, I should have just sculpted Thanos. This is more fan art. I don't even know if I would call this art. It's fan something. I don't know if I'd call it art. Guys, I blame you for this. You told me to do it. You said it would be funny. Now you're sitting here making fun of me. Terrible people. Terrible, terrible people. I just keep coming back and making this nose bigger. Why not? Why not? Man, how long have we been going already? Almost an hour and a half. You know what? Okay. That is okay. We're gonna do this and we're gonna succeed. We're professionals. We don't mess around. We get it done. We do it. When we say we're gonna do something, we do it. Just right. The upper lip should be much flatter than that, Steve. Upper lip should be much flatter than that. That's one of the problems. I feel like let's just grab the flatten tool then. You know what? You want flatter? We'll see what flatter looks like. Oh no, that's not doing something right. Something like that. Oh wow. Hey, maybe a little bit of that. I gotta grab that part of the mouth, tuck it under. Oh, no Thanos jar today. Thank you. Smooth it a little bit. Grab it under. Okay, this cheekbone here. Ooh, that does not belong there. Pull it in. See, I have to do this in wider mode though, because when I use the grab button in there, then it just gets scary. Okay, so I have something here. Look at that cheekbone. Right up here. This needs to be up a little higher. Pull that up. Pull that up. Yeah, something like that a little bit. You've done your part because it's funny. That, I mean, I've tried. You guys can't say I haven't tried. I've tried. I've done what I've done everything in my power to try. I need to come back a bit. You know, maybe we should just go cartoon. Cartoon Felix. Forget the whole real. Oh my gosh, it's crazy how much different it looks when you go to perspective. Let's work in perspective mode a little bit. Things look a lot different here. This is an amazing stream. I'm glad you're having fun. It can't be educational. Maybe it can be funny. That's what my goal is. Is this a 24-hour stream? You know, it could probably be a 7-day stream. That's about right. It could probably take about that long. And at that point, I still might just be working myself into a circle. Let's try and go cartoon, people, because this looks creepy. I'm not gonna lie. This looks creepy. So, if I was gonna go cartoon on this, I would first be like, okay, well, Felix has a large forehead. So we're gonna go for a stylized cartoon. Felix has a large forehead, so we have boom, large forehead, that's for sure. Hair will be up there. This eyeball should not be pulled back so far. And then a little bit larger eyes, because cartoon eyes are always larger, people. Larger pupils. And then there's like this big cutout under his eye. I don't know why I have that right now. Let's fill that in a little bit. Given Steve's perfection, this might be like 7 days. That is true. I don't know, people. It's too much to know how to do everything. I just want to go more cartoony now. We're just going to go more cartoony. Sound good? Sound good. I don't know how that ended up there. I got like a little niche in there. Alright, so if I'm going to go a little bit more cartoony on this. You've done your part. Haha, I've tried. Alright, let me see here. We'll see if I can't pull up a Hey, thanks everyone for sharing the stream, even though it's been scary. It's very much appreciated. And now I'm going to kind of switch this over to a cartoon PewDiePie. I'm going to kind of quick look up some interesting references of what could be kind of cool, going a little cartoony. See, the problem is Felix always also wears, or not wears, I should say, but has facial hair. And that's something that would be tricky to sculpt, for sure. But, okay. I got it. We're gonna go bigger eyes, bigger forehead. You guys up for that? Pew's eyebrows are raised. They're kind of shared there. Alright. Let's do that, guys. A little bit more cartooned to finish this off. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong lever. The thing is, you have to really commit to one style or the other, otherwise you're stuck in limbo which it's not what you don't want to be there. So if I'm going to go a bit more cartoon, I'm going to need to make these eyes a bit bigger. And then make his jaw come up a little bit more here. Yeah, come out a little bit more there. Tuck him up a little bit. We'll walk this road together. Well, the nose looks about right. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should just leave the nose and have that be the only thing you see. Just the nose. You know what? The eyes are way too high, I'm noticing. The nose, the eyes. There's our problem, people. Haha. Eyes need to come down a bunch. Nose is way too long. Alright. That'll get us on the right track. We'll just grab those eyes. Pull them way down. Pull them out a bit. And down. Yes. Those eyeballs down. Get down, down, down. Why does this look like Megamind? You know what? Maybe we should kind of go for the Megamind look. Looks like he has a bump in his head. And it looks like he's got a lot of bumps all over his head. Let's work on that brow a little bit. Yeah, that's why it looks like Megamind, because it doesn't have any brow. You pull the eyeballs down, and then you gotta give him that crease in the forehead there. Yes. Something like that. A little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of smoothing. A little bit of a bigger nose. Still, his nose could be just pulled out a little bit, I think. Some of that. Scroll in here a little bit. Get some details on his eyelids. Pull it in. Cut that back a little bit. Smooth it over. Increase that if I could. Along there a little bit. That just makes him look angry. That just makes him look a little mad. He's mad because T-Series is passing him up. Okay. Try with a low poly cartoon. You know what? That's one of the problems. I'm a little too high poly right now. Drop it down a little bit. Bring it down. Okay. And then, yeah, let's kind of hang this lip out a little bit. Let's hang that lip down a bit. Pull it out a bit. And let's add a little bit more to it. Yeah. That's kind of good. Nice little roundish lip. I like that a little bit. All right, maybe I have to be more positive about this. A little less negative. All right, guys. We have it. We can do it. We've got it. We've got what it takes. We've got whatever it takes. Get whatever it takes. Smooth that out a little bit over here. Whew. How come that lip? Ah, the lip. It's killing me. I can't do mouse. I'm finding out the hard way. I mean, not that I can do any of this very good, but mouse for sure can't do. At least I know that. You know, I keep saying, like, Felix the Martian. You know, that's a pretty good idea. Let's make Felix the Martian. Guys, it's not about finished results. No, it's about doing what is right, standing up, taking a side, and all that stuff. You know, this is nothing. This is just the thing I happen to be doing. I would reference the PewDiePie. Boom. We'll walk this road together through the storm, whatever weather, cold or warm. Everybody, come take my hand. We'll walk this road together. Okay, whoa. Top of his head. Top of the morning to you. Yeah, you're right. He's mad looking. He's mad for sure. You know what? At the very least, this has been some good practice for using this tablet. That's the main goal. I've learned something, people. I've learned, first of all, that I can't sculpt. That's the real lesson I learned here. But I've also learned how to use this tablet a little bit, which is pretty cool. I'm going to regret doing this live, aren't I? Woo! It's tricky because I don't really want to go for the smile, but I also don't really. This series ain't nothing but a. We could use some music. This series ain't nothing but a. Whoa, it's so easy to, like, one little touch and suddenly what's looking kind of bad looks really bad. Looks like Jimmy Neutron. Looks like an old man. Both of those are very accurate. Very accurate results. You know what? I'm about to just stop this symmetry and do some hair and see if that can't fix something for me. Maybe doing the hair would just kind of, you know, give me that, what I need. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off, where is it? View, sculpt, symmetry, turn that off, okay? And I'm going to do some hair. And I'm going to give him kind of a cartoon hair, which maybe will kind of set me on the right track. He always has his hair parted from, well, right to left, looking at him this ways. And I'm going to do that. Hey guys, whoa, we're down to 6 viewers. Come on, people. It can't be that terrible of a stream. You can tune back in. I'll make it look better. Don't worry about it. I'ma fix this. You'll see. Maybe. So right along here is going to be where there's the crease. And it's going to have some hair over here. Make that a little stronger. Have some hair over here. kind of a part here. Make my strength even stronger for this. Yeah. So we have hair kind of coming across here. A surprise, but a welcome one. You guys told me to do this. So I take no responsibility. You asked for it. I gave it. Don't come back now and say how I should retire and never do any of this again. I'm working on some stylized hair, okay? We're giving Pewds the combed cartoon hair look here. This is something that's fun. I mean, not that this whole thing hasn't been fun. It's just more fun. Don't worry, your first sculpt, you weren't regretting it already. Okay, no, I'm not regretting it. I'm doing my part, people. I'm doing my part. Get it? I'm parting the hair. Doing my part. Zoom up there a little bit. All right, now we need a little bit more of like a hook here. So let's see what we get. We're using this hook for the hair. This might be interesting. It's interesting. But let's just kind of see what we get if we tried to like do a bit of that. I'm just playing around here. Just playing around. The strength is way too strong right now. Let's just take some of that back. Make the strength a little less strong. And we'll see what kind of hooking some of this hair out can look like. Because that might actually, I might kind of like it. Whoa. That does a lot quick. Just gonna see what throwing some spikies across the front here kind of does for our character. I'm not gonna call him PewDiePie anymore. We're just gonna call him our character. Let's be real here. Doesn't look like PewDiePie yet. But we got some Jimmy Neutron hair going on here. And it's kind of cool. We need to kind of crease it back though, for sure. Whoops. Just smooth this in the middle and then crease along there. Yeah. More forehead. More forehead. How's everyone doing? Having fun? I'm having fun. See, and nice, another guy doing his part. Proud of you. Thank you, man. Doing all I can. Even though I'm boop. Maybe I shouldn't be. I'm trying. Wild idea. Mask the head. Huh. Be interesting. Kind of like the spiky hair though. You can get some fun results using the snake hook here. And then just kind of grabbing a piece and like, boop, boop. Maybe make the strength a little bit stronger here. Kind of boop. It's kind of fun. Wild results. But kind of cool. Honestly, it's kind of cool. Then you can kind of smooth it back, obviously, get it in place. But I kind of like doing that. Get some wild hair. Kind of pull it down a little bit. Smooth it out a bit. That's kind of cool. Did I did. Boo, boy. I shouldn't have done that. I messed up the face a little bit there. Not that it wasn't already messed up, but I wonder if I can turn symmetry back on and keep working at that or not. Symmetry. What happens if I continue doing that now? Okay, it still kind of works. It still kind of works. Wow, my chair is noisy. We're back to 95 viewers, guys. That's awesome. You're not all even. Not everyone is freaked out yet. Just let me go a little bit further. You'll get freaked out. Okay, he's looking angry. We gotta fix the angriness. Come on, Pewds. Don't be too mad at T-Series right now. Let's pull that eyebrow up. Don't be mad at T-Series. It's like his face is melting right now. Yeah, a little bit like his face is melting right now. Smooth that out. Crease that under. Shift C, kind of crease that under. Give him it under the eye look. Kind of trying to rework the eyes a little bit bigger, but we'll see what we get. You know, you never know till you try. Don't know where you're going until you try. Can you tell I've never done this before? I mean, it's probably obvious by now, but just in case you didn't know. Hey, you know what? I might be liking the eyeballs a little bit. I might be liking the eyeballs a little bit. A little bit. I didn't say I love them. I said I might be liking them a little bit. A little bit more forehead there. Guys, do we have progress? Do we have progress? Is this going anywhere? Is it? I don't know. Maybe we have progress. Maybe we do. You know what? You know what? I think I made progress in the last hour. Can't deny that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Time out there, buddy. We'll walk this road together. Don't like that. Just came to the stream. I've been here since you started. Hey, thanks, Salty Wolf. I haven't scared you away yet. You're right, I might need to increase... Can anyone tell me if he has read a single comment? Icelandic guy, I just read your comment. We'll see. Save that. Yes, people, it is creepy. Was it intended to be creepy? Not necessarily. We're doing our best. I'm stuck right now in the middle of semi-realistic, semi-cartoon. We're kind of finding our style here a little bit. A little bit. I don't know why that eye is so creepy. It seems like it's way easier to make something look really creepy than to make something look actually realistic. So, all those awesome sculptors out there deserve a lot of credit. Let's just try and get this eyelid working. Work it out. Is that Megamind? It kind of looks like it. Hey, did any of you guys see that new Game of Thrones trailer that came out today? How about that trailer, huh? Let's try and change the subject. Just so people don't keep looking at this creepy eyeball that I'm messing up. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. It looks a bit like Megamind. It seems like Megamind is way easier to create than Pewds. What's with that? You guys in the comment section. Woo, we have 100 people watching. Put some clothes. Put some clothes in the tutorials. Low poly tests too. Yeah, low poly is definitely something I'm going to do more of. Low poly is fun. Alright, let's just zoom out and see what we see. I mean, he looks evil. He looks evil. Do we want him to look evil? I don't know. But, oh boy, he really looks evil. Oh my gosh. Kind of cool, though, in a way. And, like, an evil Pewds? Boy, something about his cheek does not look like Pewds. When you go orthographic here, does not look like Pewds, does it? Does it? Too fat of a cheek and not shaped right. Who knew that sculpting Pewds would be so much work? Let's try and fix this. Pull the cheekbone up a little bit there. Pull that down just a little bit there. You know, it'd probably be easier to do someone like Elon Musk or Mr. Beast. Why don't I just do one of them? Pewds' face is too hard to replicate. Does anyone know? You need music. Alright, here you go. Here's some music. You're welcome. Alright, there's a little bit of a chin. Okay, okay. I'm feeling it a little bit there. Kind of cut that back. Give him a little more cheek. Yeah, so, I was mentioning the eyeball earlier. I wanted to try and do everything. Maybe this was my first mistake, but I want to try and do everything attached because of the possibility of like 3D printing or something. Then, if it was all a single object, I could 3D print it much easier. But possibly a mistake. Possibly a mistake. I don't know. His ear is way too high. That's what I do know. Grab that ear. Pull it down. Stream dies slowly. Nope. Not around here, don't. Okay, guys. Honest opinion. Honest opinion. Do we have something that looks in the slightest? In the slightest. I'm not asking for an exact replica. I'm saying in the slightest. Do we have something that resembles the king of YouTube yet? Let's just smooth that out a little bit. Oh. Keep getting these chunks down here. It should be up. Grab it up. No, let me just draw it up there and then cut back down here. Oh, good. Some of you guys might have stream issues. It's kind of coming and going for me a little bit too. Like I said, running 6 megabyte internet here, so really slow. His face is like crumpled in here. Let's hook some of this hair. Let's hook some more hair. Hooking hair is fun. We need to turn off symmetry when we do this. There we go. Yeah, a little bit more of the flow. The flow, yo. Get the flow. Just kind of throw some hair around. It's kind of cool. This is the fun part. This is what I like to do. Get the flow, yo. Get that flow, yo. Just grab something like that, kind of pull out. Smooth that back on there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Is it just me, or do you need more? Well, like I said earlier in the stream, guys, I have a few reference images over here on the extra monitor there, but I'm not referencing them enough. I don't know. It's tricky. Tricky for sure. For sure. We'll see if we can't get something that's kind of cool by the end of this, though. Probably gonna have to wrap it up somewhat soonish. Whoa, these hair spikes are creeping me out. Can't be so much hair spikes. Smooth these hair spikes down. And then move them up a bit. Those cheeks make the model look old. I would say you're right. That's probably where I'm lacking. The cheeks making it look old. Give it some more chubby hair there. The cheeks will make it look old. Those ears are making it look creepy. Those eyes look creepy. Let's be real here. See, yeah, that's what I'm missing. The head kind of comes in here a little bit. Kind of pull the head in there a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I need a sculpt like you. Yeah. I need a sculpt like you. Okay. And this eyeball is very angry looking right now. Let's just kind of smooth it out a little bit on both sides. And let's start doing this. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's grab this eyebrow up a little. Give him a little bit of an expression, huh? Not sure why I clicked on this. Honestly, you clicked on it because you wanted to be entertained. Now, if you're not entertained, I'm failing. But wouldn't be the first time, so. Oh man, I should not have gone for the eyebrow raise. Woo! Let's kind of cut that back a little bit. I feel like I just messed up his nose at some point without even realizing it. Not that his nose was like a work of art ever, but I feel like it could have been a lot better. And maybe it was a little bit better at one point. Oh, you know what? Symmetry's off, and that's messing me up a bit. Turn you back on. There we go. Yeah, okay. Let's fix you up real good, Felix. Don't give up yet. There's still hope. There's still goodness. think we need to work on his underlids here a little bit. I don't know what you call him. These ain't nothing but a You like how I keep it kid friendly? These ain't nothing but a lasagna. Lasagna. Okay. This has been fun. A good learning experience, to say the least. Next time, to save myself from a lot of embarrassment, maybe I'll figure out what I'm doing a little bit ahead of time. Nah, where's the fun in that? Gotta get that under eyelid there. Yeah, make him look a little bit tired. That's what I like. I like it. Uh-huh. That's the way we like it. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, what are we looking at? What are we looking at here? His nose is what I'm looking at, and I'm not liking it. Oh, nose. Might be better and easier. You should smell the hair instead. Looks like a bit like Rick from Rick and Morty. That is true. Looks a little bit like Rick from Rick and Morty. Which, hey, you know what? Maybe this wouldn't be a complete waste of time. We got something out of it. I just changed the title. Tell people Rick from Rick and Morty. And boom. Instant fandom. Instant fandom. Whatever you want to call it. People love it. Oh yeah, it was totally my intention from the start. Yep. That's what I was going for. That would be funny. That would be funny. A little bit too much of a hole in his head here. Fill that in a little bit. Make an eye from a UV sphere, really. Honestly, that might be what I need to do. It's just that, you know what? I'm stuck in between wanting to... I think I have to turn off the symmetry for this. I'm stuck in wanting to try and keep it one mesh, and then obviously failing miserably keeping it one mesh. So let's zoom in here a little bit more. Like so. And work on that eyeball just a little bit here. Grab some stuff around. Whoops, Control Z that. Grab some stuff around. Yep, like somebody pointed out, this looks like Rick from Rick and Morty. Can't really deny that anymore. There isn't nothing but a... There isn't nothing but a... Your stream is dying. That's too bad. That's a bummer. I feel like that eye is looking kind of cool, actually. Thanks for your overclocking, CPU. Oh, that's great to hear. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm actually thinking of maybe doing some more overclocking videos. So, if you like that one, let me know. If you guys would like that, I should say. Whoa, that looks angry. It's amazing how easy to go angry. Super easy to go angry. Don't lose your temper, Pewds. Keep it in check. Okay, now we can go back to symmetry for now. And let's work on that mouth a little bit. I just want to close the mouth up in the corners here. Maybe open it up a little bit, stick some teeth mesh in there, and then close it up and be like, woo, we're good. Okay. If I was going to stick teeth in there, I would object mode. And now I'm not going to actually sculpt like individual teeth, but I could maybe do it with like a UV or circle actually. Maybe that would work. Let's scale that down. Now we only want the front teeth, of course. Grab these. Boom. Something like that would be about good. Whoops. Still getting used to using this tablet. It's pretty cool though. Alright, something like that. Control I, delete else. Alright. And let's scale that down a little bit. And extrude it along the Z axis. And then extrude it inwards a bit. So we have something like that. Let me zoom in on that a little bit there. How come? Oh, the normals must be messed up on this. We can just recalculate. Or where was it? Up here, mesh, normals. Recalculate outside. Yeah, there we go. So just something like this. Grab this along the X. Let's kind of pull it inside there a little bit. Just so we have something to kind of model around. There's bottom teeth. Something like that. Now duplicate this up along the Z and rotate it up for the top teeth. Okay, B. Now we have something to kind of model around. All right. No excuses. Woo! Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe scale out along the X a little bit, make them a little bit wider. Alright, we kind of have some, whoop, nope, kind of have something to work with now. Now we can kind of open the mouth up around it. So selecting this object, you, yep, jumping back into sculpt mode. We'll try and sculpt around this a little bit. Teaching Rishi nothing but a lasagna. Lasagna. Let's grab this. Whoa, hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Did I put those both in the same mesh? Okay, I have to use my mouse here for a second. No, we didn't. We good. Okay. Sculpt mode. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, we might be making progress. Believe it or not. Should pull that lip down in a nice evenly matter. Why did I pick such a difficult live stream? Like, seriously. Man. I don't go easy on myself, that's for sure. What is this looking like from a distance? I mean, it's a little bit more of a mouth. Can't deny that. Can't. Nope, no you cannot. Why does his eyes look so creepy though? I didn't know you were a 9-year-old. Hey, Remington's here. Yep. 9-year-old for life. Alright, let's just see if we can't get the corners of his mouth up a little bit here. Without giving him too creepy of a smile. This might have been a bad idea. I feel like some pro sculptor would have done this in 10 minutes. Hey now. I told you. This is absolutely not my forte. Buddy. This is just doing my part, you know? Whether I'm good at it or not. Doing my part, baby. All I can do is try. Sculpting is one of those things that I probably shouldn't have tried. Let me see if I can't grab that lip up a little bit. Man, it's a little tricky to use the grab brush when it ends up grabbing things that you don't want to. You know what? Maybe I should just take a quick break from the body and sculpt some a rough collar on him, just because it would make him look less unfinished. So, let's just do that. I want to give him a quick collar. Just zoom out a bit here. Do I have the symmetry on? Let me check. Yes, I do. We'll just go ahead and give him a little bit of coat collar there. Make it look like he's wearing some clothes. Smooth it out. And of course, we're going to have to crease this edge quite a bit then. Crease that back. That looks really weird. Let's add like a little bit of an actual coat collar around here. Why do you guys hate T-Series? It's not that we hate T-Series. Like, if T-Series was just another YouTube channel, we wouldn't hate them. The problem is, they're taking our spot from PewDiePie. Now, there's plenty of channels out there like T-Series, and I don't hate them all. But, yeah, they're also challenging PewDiePie for that #1 spot. And that's why we have to make a stand. They can be second. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But second. Something like that. PewDiePie is better. That is true. It's not that we hate, it's that we prefer. There's no hate here. Let's try and finish that off real quick. You know, it's not gonna be perfect, but as long as we have, yeah, let's give him a little bit of an Adam's apple. Right there. What is the shirt looking like on him now? Okay, hey, Ian. Hey. Hey. It looks like a character, not necessarily PewDiePie. Not necessarily PewDiePie. Why does it? No, don't give him that. just don't do that. Yep, pull it down like that. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's the way we like it. Uh-huh. Smooth that out a little bit. I don't think it's so much that people hate t-shirts, that people are opposing the idea. Right on. Remington has it. You want my answer? He put it in the comments there. Digital high five. Pew. So we have a character here that more or less doesn't necessarily look like PewDiePie, but it's a character nevertheless. And with the little TLC, we might have an actual PewDiePie. This eye is not matching that eye because we don't have the brow over here, I'm realizing. How did that happen? The problem is, because I want the eyes to not be identical now, I need to turn off symmetry when I'm working on the eyes. Let's kind of grab that up. And add a little bit along in here. Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And then kind of cut back in there a little bit. Perhaps. No more poor beatboxing. Don't worry. I'll stop. No, I wouldn't say Yan has any competition. Let's be real here. This has been going for what, 2.5 hours? And I have something that doesn't necessarily resemble anyone I know yet. But hey, I'm doing my part. I'm standing up. I'm making a stand. We're making a change, people. Stand up for what is right. He's kind of raising his eyebrow a little bit. Kind of don't really get it, feel it too much, but alright, let's see if there's any major proportions missing. Talking like Alec Rickman again. Felix, you look a little different than I remember you. Just a little bit. You know. Let me see here. A lot has changed since I left. Oh, good. For the better, I hope. Not giving up hope on this yet. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's kind of give him a little bit of the brow over here. And then I think it'll be looking a little bit better. Yeah. A little bit more of that over here. Zoom in a little bit. Shift C. Kind of get that cut out. Kind of get that cut out a little bit as well. Okay. What are we seeing here? What are we seeing here? I think it's looking better. I mean, based on what we had at one point in time. Whoa, okay. Don't go to that. That's just creepy. Based on what we had at one point in time, though, I think it's looking a little bit better. Believe it or not, it could be a lot worse. Definitely could be a lot worse. Where do we have the grab tool? Okay, yeah, let's kind of pull his nose in a little bit. So we kind of ended up with a little bit more of a cartoon style because photorealistic is not my forte when it comes to sculpting. But that doesn't mean that this isn't kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of dig it. I mean, let's be honest. It's a little better than it used to be. Poke him in the eye. Now I could re-upload this, guys, once it's kind of perfected, if some of you guys aren't going to be seeing it. Not that it's something that should be seen, but if you wanted it to be seen, I could re-upload it. Maybe I will. Still missing a little bit of a brow up here, I think. Yeah, up in there a little bit. And then just a little more forehead. His forehead is good. Actually looks more human than I do. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I'm going to assume that it's a compliment, even though it's looks like a much younger PewDiePie. But let's think about this for a second. PewDiePie has facial hair. So you put facial hair on this dude, and I have no idea if it would look like him or not. But maybe it would. You know, maybe it would. Let's work on a little bit of the under eyes, a little bit of the bags under his eyes, and then we'll see where we're at. So a little bit of these bags under the eyes. For this, I do have to turn off symmetry. Okay. And this is kind of... we need a crease. What's our crease tool? Pinch? No, we need to make some creases in here. What does this one do? That's a crease. It's a really strong crease. Maybe turn the strength way down. Play around with that. 2 hour mark. Yay! Awesome. Hope you guys have had some fun along the way. It's been different, that's for sure. Yeah, so this kind of bagged under his eye here, right along in there. Something like that. Grab it, kind of pull it down. Smooth the face of it a little bit. Smooth like that edge and then kind of crease that edge. That's what I'm going to kind of go for. Is that kind of working? Maybe I need to... yeah, do a little bit of that. A little less, but a little bit. Why talk to us? Because it's more interesting. Smooth it out a little bit. Kind of missing it still. Let's just see here, right along there. The bag under the eye. Yeah. Okay. Something like that. You get what I'm going for? Maybe. A little bit. Come on. Feeling it? Something? I don't know. And then right along here. Whoops. Nope. Draw. Yeah. Right along here. First of all, you got like that. That should be in there. Smooth it out a little bit. And then... right along here. Let's just kind of do something like that. Kind of raise the eyeball up a little bit. Does have a bit of a caveman brow. That's, yeah, I mean, first of all, thanks, man. I appreciate it, even though I've obviously botched this a little bit. I appreciate the feedback. It's fun. Let's just see here if we can't get... yeah, that's what I'm going for. A little bit of that going on. Okay, maybe. Crease that a little bit. All right, let's see what these eyes look like. A little harsh. And the corner of his eye's kind of messed up. But I kind of like it, to some degree. All right, what are we seeing here? Well, the corner of this eye needs to be raised up. Grab it. Pull that down. Pull that up. Yeah, we just need a little bit of sculpting to kind of, first of all, make sure his nose doesn't look broken. And to kind of give him that eyebrow raise a little bit. Just kind of touching it up a little. See if we can't get anything a little bit more acceptable. Yep, streams for a good cause, people. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing my part. I'm doing what I can to save the pewds. Oh. Not that I'm doing much, but I'm doing something. And it makes me happy. Gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling that you did what you could, you know? You stood up. You stood up for what was right, and you did what you could. That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing else you can do but that. Woo! Okay. But I do have to get, let me see. Let me see what this is looking like. Whoa. Okay. 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 A little bit of smoothing maybe. A little bit, whoops, a little bit creasing. Okay. I love streams because you kind of feel the interaction with the person. That's good. That's what I'm going for. I just interacted with you, and that was cool. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. I do enjoy it. I should do more streams. Maybe try and get some other Blender Blender users to do streams with me. I think that could be cool. Yeah, leave a like if you guys think that would be cool. Like, we should get Remington on the stream sometime. If you're still around, bud. You can make the chin wider. That's a possibility. But I guess I'm just afraid of that Thanos look. The save thing is a good question, Steve. Yeah, save often. Well, okay. Okay. Okay, let me see here. The whole body could almost just be, you know what? This is gonna hurt me, but let me see. If I scale along this edge just a little bit. It's just stretched out a little bit, I think. Just scale them down a teeny bit. And I think it's better. Yeah, it is. Right about there. Something like that. Why is his mouth so weird now, though? Yeah. Yeah. A little bit weird now. Just a little bit to his lip there. Whoop. Gotta turn symmetry back on. Yep. Well, okay, so that I think is gonna be where. Let me see here. That ear still, whew, needs work. Can't neglect the ears. Well, people, I hope you guys, cheekbone should be wider. You might be right. You might be right. Just a little bit up here. Yeah, a little bit like that. And then, because he's kind of smiling, kind of come out a little bit. A little bit like that. A little bit like that. This will obviously need a little bit of touching up now. But, that's right. Meme review! But, let me see here. Just to add a little bit more to that nose there. Yeah. Smooth the tip of it off. Let's just try a little bit more of the brim on his shirt there. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So we can kind of pinch that. Hey, that would be fun. That will be fun. Or maybe I could be a guest on Andrew's stream since he has the larger following. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed fun little sculpture video. I've definitely learned a lot already, and I've had fun hanging out with you, talking, enjoying ourselves, talking about PewDiePie, doing what we can to save the pewds. Obviously, my voice is getting a little bit hoarse now, probably from all that beatboxing, that crummy beatboxing. But this has been fun. And I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in. Obviously, this needs a little bit more work before I would show it to anyone. But maybe I can pull up the corners of his nose a little bit. Okay, hold on. We're not going anywhere just yet. Yeah, I need a little bit of that in there. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Okay. Well, maybe cheekbones need a little bit more still. A little bit less in here, perhaps. Something like that. Somewhere around there.